Hi, it's Marika Lake and welcome back to my channel. I'm a homeschooler mama of 5 children. I have William who's in grade 10, Emily's in grade 6, Cruz is in grade 4, Jackson is in grade 2 and our sweet little baby Jay has just recently turned 1 year old. And here in the Lake House we have been homeschooling for 6 years now. In today's video, I have got some new Australian homeschool resources to show you. I have got the Exploring Down Under this is from My Homeschool, and I've also got the Backyard Nature Lessons. Now, My Homeschool, you can see the little logo here, has been around for years and they actually have their own homeschooling curriculum. And I used to purchase their I think it's Michelle. She had written some books and I have purchased her books in the past and have been using them, and you may have recognized this book, the Discover Down Under Australian Geography for Kids. I even used this year, and it has actually been off the market for a little while because she has been updating her books and they are now available in the new edition. And so I'm going to show you this beautiful new edition. It has been updated, so it's more aligned with the Australian curriculum. And then she has a new book, which is this one, which is Backyard Nature Lessons. And in this video, I'm going to show you inside these beautiful books. All right, so we're going to look at Exploring Down Under first. So this is from, as I said, My Homeschool, Exploring Down Under, an Australian Geography Journey for Kids. This is the thickness of the book, and it is a soft cover book. And I love the cover. It is just beautiful. All right, so you can see here the contents page. This is the subjects that they're going to be looking at. So exploring Australia, on country, defining Australia. Then we go through all of the states and territories. And then we've got Australian extended territories, and they're going to look at their neighbours of Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, the South Pacific and New Zealand as well. So that's definitely updated from the other book that I have been using. Then it just has a note to the parents here, which is really great because it tells you how to use this book. Now, this resource uses a Charlotte Mason method, and it just describes that. And then it also has a section here about how to extend the lessons. So it says that this book can be read on its own, or you can use it as the springboard for further study. Here are some suggestions. So she suggests that you read the selected chapter aloud to the children, then ask your child to tell you what they have learnt after reading that chapter. Now, what you can do with that, you can write down their answer, or you can have them write down their answer if you wanted some physical evidence of their learning. Then it says complete the discovery activities at the end of the chapter. So at the end of the chapter, there's a couple of activities that she's put in. And then it says here, begin a travel journal of your own. Encourage an oral narration from the child about the chapter and discuss any local knowledge that your family may have that may relate to the content. And then number 5 here is add a local study. When you're studying your own region, do further investigations, adding photographs, local events, newspaper clippings, transport options, and information about the community. And so it keeps going on. There's number 6 here, use a map to look up locations. And so it's not just simply reading the book aloud. This is just the springboard, and then you can do lots of other things to go along with what you're learning, which is great. And then it dives straight into the chapters. You can see she's got a map here of Australia, and this first chapter is looking at exploring Australia. So you would read this aloud. And then here are some of the activities that are listed at the end. So it says, number 1, tell me what you've learnt. You have learnt this lesson. What is the population of Australia? Which is the largest state in land size? Which is the smallest state in land size? Find these places on a map. And then you could print out your own map and your children could, paint it and label the states. And then it goes on to the next chapter. I love it how it's not just the read aloud section, but she's actually included activities to go along with what you're reading aloud. So this is the next section, and let's just have a look at these activities. It says look up the Indigenous Australia map online, and they've given you a link to one, and it says what Aboriginal language is your region known for. And then into chapter 3. There are a few illustrations. This book is just in black and white, but there are a few illustrations as you go through the book. Okay, so there is a look inside Exploring Down Under. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but these books are available on Amazon, and I will leave a link to them in the description box down below so that you can go and grab a copy for yourself. And the next book I'm going to show you from My Homeschool is Backyard Nature Lessons. This is Discovering the Wonders of Insects, Worms and Spiders. Now, these are Australian books, so these are going to be all of those insects that you actually find in Australia. It's always great to find some Australian nature resources. Here is the contents page. You can see what is going to be covered in the book. Again, this is another Charlotte Mason method style book, and so it's like a living book told as a story. And the beginning here, she will tell you how to read the book. Again, this is a springboard for starting your nature studies, and she gives you some ideas of what you can use to go along with this. So you can start your own nature journal with your children, and so she just says grab a durable sketchbook with thick paper and a variety of pencils for capturing the intricacies of nature. Get some close-up observation tools like binoculars or magnifying glasses, and specimen jars for collections to encourage detailed study, and then some creative aids like including drawing guides, digital cameras, portable painting kits to support their artistic expression and documentation. And also you could grab some nature study books and field guides to kindle the curiosity for exploring the wonders of flora and fauna. Now, I love what it says here. There are no rules with nature journaling, and for young children, observation and recording are the first skills to learn. And so it's just encouraging your children to engage with nature and let out their artistic side in any way that they want. Now, this is great. These lessons are aligned with the Australian curriculum, and she has made note of in particular what this is going to cover. So these lessons combined with nature journaling will cover science skills and biological science in the Australian, Victorian and New South Wales curriculum, and even the New Zealand curriculum, Living World Science. So for you viewers from New Zealand, this book is also for you too. All right, so it dives into the lesson, and this is lesson number 1 that you would read aloud. And then at the end, there is some scripture copy work. So the children can copy this out into their nature journals and add any drawings that they want to. And here you go. Into lesson 2, we're actually looking at an insect, so it has the read aloud section, and then it'll also have again your copy work and then some journaling prompts. So this one here says, can you draw this insect in your journal and add the missing parts? Label each of the insect's parts using the names below. And you can see here they've got half of the drawing, so this is great for younger children. They can look at this and have a go at copying, or older children can just
go ahead and draw it on their own, and they've included the words here that you need to label. So you would have your sketchbook along with this, and then the children can do this activity in their sketchbook, paint it, colour it, make it look amazing, and then add the scripture copywork in there as well. And the rest of the book is just set out like that too. So it is does include illustrations, and they are black and white illustrations. Again, here there's she's given you an observation activity. Let's just stop and look at this one. It says, fill a small box with soil and place 3 or more earthworms on top. Cover the box with a lid. Include small air holes. When the worms have burrowed beneath the soil, scatter a little grass and a few leaves, both dry and fresh, on the surface. Observe from day to day and record in your notebook what the worms do. Sprinkle the soil with water to keep it from getting too dry. Care for your earthworms for 5 or 6 weeks and know if new materials, worm castings, are formed. And so then you can do that. You could take photos of your children putting that together and pop it in their nature journal. There's scripture copywork there for them to copy out, and some questions that they can answer either orally or writing their answers and drawing what they observe into their nature journal. So this is what I love about this nature journal. Not only is it reading aloud and gaining their interest, but it's giving you great ideas of activities to go along with what you are reading aloud. So I'll just do a quick flip through of the rest of the book so that you can have a look. So there you go, there's a look inside the My Homeschool Backyard Nature Lessons, Discovering the Wonders of Insects, Worms and Spiders. These are really great books. As I said, they are aligned with the Australian curriculum, and I know people are always asking me for some Australian resources, and so I'm so happy to be able to share these books with you. As I said, they're available on Amazon, and Michelle did tell me that they are coming out with more books as well. So make sure you keep checking back onto my channel, because any new books that come out, I will show them to you and leave the links for you as well, so that you can go and purchase them for yourself.
Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you found that helpful. Now, these books are available on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description box down below so you can go and check them out for yourself. And I'll also pop some links down there as well to other videos that you might be interested in watching. Again, if you have any questions about homeschooling at all, just leave a comment in the comments box down below and I will get back to you. Again, thank you so much for watching my video today, and I will see you next time. Bye.